Hi guys, this is Marilo, and in today's video, I'm going to explain the part of my lesson plan using the explicit instruction. So, in my lesson plan, there are 5 parts. So, first is the objectives, and my objectives is identifying the action words. Next part is the subject matter. So, in the subject matter, there are the topics, reference, and instructional material. So my topic is verb. Our reference is I will be using the K-12 English 2 Teacher's Guide. And my instructional materials are I will be using pictures and visual aids. Third part is the teaching procedure. So in the teaching procedure, before I'm going to proceed to another lesson, we will be having a review first, and I will give them questions to know if the students really understand the past lesson. So the next part is the motivation. So in motivation, I will be asking them a question motivates their interest to think what will be our topic in that day and to motivate their eagerness to participate the class. We'll be asking them if they have a favorite cartoon characters, who are their favorite cartoon characters, and I will asking them if they know my favorite cartoon characters and tell them that my favorite cartoon characters are Phineas and Ferb. The next part is the developmental activities. So in the developmental activities are pre-reading, during reading, and post-reading. So in pre-reading, I will ask them if they want to know the story of my favorite cartoon characters, which is the story of Phineas and Ferb. So, and ask them if they will do if someone is reading a story. During reading, I will ask the students to write down the action words in the story. The story is entitled The Outer Space of Phineas and Ferb by Don Fovenmer and Jeff. One day, while they were sitting at their yard, Phineas and Ferb had a strange idea. They planned to have a big rocket, which they will be using to go to the moon. When they finally got to the moon, their excitement brought them to jump vigorously. Phineas and Ferb had a great time of playing in outer space. They sing a lullaby, they dance energetically, and also they ran all over the moon. The two boys had wonderful experience playing together. That's why Phineas and Ferb felt tired. At that point, they decided to go back at their house and take a rest. So that's the end of the story. Next part is the post-reading. After reading the story, I will ask the student if they understand the story of Phineas and Ferb. I will ask them who are the characters of the story, where did the story happen, and what did they do in the moon. The next part is the generalization. I will go back to the story and ask the students what do Phineas and Ferb does first in the moon when they arrive. So the first thing they do when they arrive to the moon is jump. So what are the activities they do all over the moon? Phineas and Ferb sing, dance, and run. Those are the activities that Phineas and Ferb do into the moon. So the next part is the analysis and abstraction. So in the analysis and abstraction, I will ask them the action words in the story or the action words they have write down. There are the action words: being, singing, dancing, and running. I will ask them if what have they noticed to the pictures. The picture shows action words. I will ask them what are the meaning of those words. So that is the action words. I will also ask them of what do we call the action words. The action word is called verb. What do you mean the verb? The verb is the words that shows actions. So I will ask the students some example of action words and ask them if they really understand now the action words or what is the verb. Or the fourth part of the lesson plan is the application. So in the application, I will give them an activities and the students will apply now their learnings about verbs to their activities. So their activities is playing word hunting. I will group them into 5 and all they have to do is to search for the word inside the word hunt as I give them a clue for the word they need to find. First is, what did you do when you are very sad? Second is, what did you do when you see something funny? The third is, what did you do when you are in a hurry? Fourth is, what did you do when you see a book? And the last is, what did you do when you are hungry? Those are the clue for them to find the action words in the word hunt box. Next part is the evaluation. This evaluates the students if they really understand the topic, which is the verb, and the teaching process really meets the objectives, which is the identifying the action words. So in the application, I will give them an activity which is fill in the blank. Here are the questions. Number 1, the swimmers blank in the pool. The second is, the boy blank his name. Number 3, the runners blank around the oval. Number 4, the basketball player blank the ball. Number 5 is, the girl is blank her doll. So those are the activities in the application that test the student if they really understand the lesson. That's all for today. I hope you have learned something from this video and please keep safe and bye-bye.